if you would like to join me under the awning. That's the awning. You can see we got ourselves a very rainy night. I wasn't expecting there to be any daylight left at all, but there's enough to see. That's the circus over there. That's what I like to call it anyway. My yard is relatively unclaimed. Was that a bird up there? Well, it pretty much goes without saying you're probably not going to be able to see me, so I'm just going to set you up right there and hope that you stick. That's going to be a really weird view, but, you know, sometimes you just have to settle for whatever, man. So, no, that's not good. We need to just, it needs to be like pointed straight out. Good Lord.
This vehicle is connected by OnStar to limited services.
Is it now? Oh my gosh. Alright, don't mind me just putting on my seatbelt over here. Yeah. Do what you want. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll have those wipers back on for you in just a minute. That's right, even if I do run the wipers, like, you won't be able to see because you're right in that little spot there where they don't touch. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn them on full throttle here, man. Yeah, let's put them on full throttle here. Oh, don't be. Three guesses who sings this song. That's Deep Blue Something, the same guys that sing Breakfast at Tiffany's. Hell yeah, dude. That was the B-side to Breakfast at Tiffany's, and that's why I ended up getting the album and being pleasantly surprised. And holy moly, there's traffic out here. Like, one day I just want to come out here and like sit here and count how many cars come on in and off of this road, and then compare that to how many cars are actually parked, you know, in every complex going on. There goes another one, so that's like 6 in 1 minute right there, you know. Now, if I had to fathom a guess, there's probably about 200 or 300 cars on that road. You know, so it's like, okay, well, 6 every minute means 300 an hour. 360 an hour, so what, is every car leaving once per hour? You know? I mean, where's my math failing me here? I don't know. Well, of course, then again, I'd have to make sure about how many cars are actually on that road. But it's not that many. There's maybe 8 parking lots that have like 30 cars each. Yeah, so that would only be 240, but hell, I don't know. Are we gonna be sandwiched again today? Seriously? You can even hear what's going on. You can't even hear what song is playing because the bed is squeaking so loud. I wanna go back, do it all over, but I can't go back, God no. I wanna go back, can't go back, God no. I love jumping octaves for no reason. See, there's one of those cars parked there like that, right there just now. Looks like they're trying to pull out. I just hate that. Things never be the same. Yeah. Oh yeah, check out this little guitar riff. Right there, did you hear it? It's like when it went do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's just, I've heard that song a million times and I never noticed that. Until like maybe a year ago. It's just so cool, man. Go back and do it all. This is what I mean though, like so many good 80s songs and they just get neglected in favor of the same old 50. You know, Careless Whisper and whatever else, you know. There's just too many good ones for that to happen. Maybe I want to go back, it's just too depressing. I don't know. Wow, Wandering Flame from Final Fantasy X again, huh? Wait, didn't we... Why is this separated from the others? That's weird. Not that I'm complaining, I'm always down for some FF10. Maybe I should be down with the FF10 LP, you know? Finish that shit up. Problem is, I don't have the same save file I used to. Oh man. Boy, there's nothing like driving at night in the rain. It's pretty much nighttime now, though, you know. Where's the zoom in? It's not zoomed in. Why is it zoomed in? What? I didn't press the zoom in button. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Jeez, I thought something didn't look right about that. Maybe when I tried to move it earlier, I don't know. It's a perfect song for driving in the rain, too, isn't it? That McDonald's looks kind of tempting, but I'm going to abstain. Shoot, I forgot to put on something before I left. Put on something so it'd be ready when I got home. And I forgot. I was planning on recording The Sopranos. Oh, I forgot. I love shows with or without a plot. Walking in urgent care on your right. There's a nice smoothie place over here that I don't remember being there before, right there. No, it's, well, it's not there. It's over here somewhere. So, you know, $1.89 for gas. Oh, KFC. I want some of that KFC, man. Oh, man. Yeah, just look how many signs there are, though. It's like, it's no wonder you don't notice anything. Like, oh, if there's a bike lane here, I didn't know. I was not aware of that because I had 10 million other pieces of information being dumped at me at once. It's like, heaven forbid I look away and actually check to see if the light's green, you know? I mean, good lord. At what point? I mean, at what point exactly does it just become too much, you know? Alright, well, somebody's having a nice little meeting out here in the parking lot. I don't know what that's about. And apparently somebody's decided to make this a hotel. Yeah, I don't blame them. Like, what are they supposed to do, literally? Sit in a parking lot somewhere and just go at it, you know? Alright, well, I'm gonna turn in here so we don't have this whole rigmarole happening again here. I might actually park a little close to the door for a change. Those are probably handicapped spaces, though. Oh, yeah, they are. Of course they are. Well, there you go, you know. It's like, well, if I'm not allowed to park there, nobody should be allowed to park there, you know. Jeez. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. It is busy tonight though, isn't it? Jeez. Well, that's the thing though, it's like they're closing at nights and now everybody has to shop during the day, so it's just more crowded during the day. And that's not helping the situation, you know? It's like we need to be able to spread out and do it at different times of day. Closing during the day, that's not helping anything. I don't really understand how that's contributing to, you know, whatever, but, you know, I guess that's just the way it is. It's corporate logic for you, if such a thing even exists. Well, I guess I'll get back to you in a minute. Why is this and I'm on Fire by Bruce Springsteen the exact same song? Wait a minute. Am I the only one feeling deja vu here? Wow. You're only in here for 45 minutes. You hear the same song both times. Wow. Feel bad for whoever works here. Because I wanted to talk a little bit about Persona 5 Royal. Mainly on the basis that I've been playing it for about 8 to 12 hours a day for the last 4 or 5 consecutive days. Well, I gotta say, I'm very much impressed by it. One of the things I was worried about the most was just the fact that it had been about a year and a half, maybe a year since I'd played the first one. And I'd only played it once. So I thought, you know, I was only one playthrough and that being that long ago, that I wasn't going to remember, you know, everything about it or that much. And so I wasn't going to notice, you know, all of the little changes. But I have no doubt there's probably some stuff that I didn't notice. You know, because, like, I mean, if you were to make a Final Fantasy VI Royal, man, I would notice everything right away. But Persona 5, it's a little different, you know, because generally speaking, it's the same game, just with a lot of little added twists and a few new characters. But those new characters fit right in. Like, because I thought it was going to be really awkward, like, you know, suddenly there's like this new character here popping in. And it wasn't going to look right, you know, because you were used to seeing just the core group, you know. But no, they fit in nicely. Like, Kasumi, I'm kind of surprised that there hasn't been more of her, but, I mean, she's kind of just there now. And I'm assuming that we haven't seen all of her whole thing, whatever it is. There's also a new teacher. There might be a couple of new teachers in the mix, I'm not sure, but there's definitely one that's new. He's not so much a teacher, he's more like a counselor, but he's really cool. He's got cool music, and he is also a confidant, so that's cool. Now, Kasumi is a confidant too, but she only goes up to level 5, which I found kind of strange, considering she's on the box art and everything. I feel like there must be a lot more going on with her than meets the eye. But to tell you the truth, I haven't seen that much now. I don't know if she's going to have, like, her whole own dungeon or what's going on there, but according to the rumors I heard, or maybe it was actually people who played the game by that point, I was a little late coming to this one, but I've heard stuff to the effect of that she's, like, antagonistic, but I haven't seen any reason to believe that. As far as I've gotten, and I'm basically between 4th and 5th dungeons right now. There was like one scene where she did express a unique viewpoint about the Phantom Thieves and like how they would cause society to become lazy because people had stopped trying and they would just, you know, depend on the Phantom Thieves to do everything. And it was a good viewpoint. Like, she had a good point. almost comes across maybe a little bit too smart, you know, like, oh, we got to make the perfect girl here, so let's just do everything that, whatever. So I don't know yet where they're going with this, though. But yeah, I'm assuming we'll learn more. I'm assuming we'll learn more as time goes by. That was the worst pun I could have possibly made there. Yeah, so. But otherwise, the Showtime attacks are really, really cool. They're basically kind of like dual techs from Chrono Trigger, but they just activate randomly, and then two of your characters will like come together and do really cool animation together. I will say though, even though they are extremely cool, I think they may show up just a wee bit too often. So, I don't know. They're not too bad though, they're pretty cool. I've only unlocked 3 of them though, so can't wait to see more of those though. They're really hilarious. My favorite one so far is Yusuke and Ryuji. That was just hilarious. But they're all super good though. Alright, I'm going this way, so. Oh, this is Voglia Dance All Night by Eiffel 65, yeah. I have Eiffel 65 all up in this bitch. There you have it. Now, why is it every single time I go shopping and I tell myself I'm just going to get a few little things and I end up getting $50 worth of stuff? It's like every single time, dude, you got to stop doing that. I mean, it's not like the stuff is going to waste, but man, I got a lot of stuff in there now. Like, I probably got a month's worth of groceries in there now. So yeah, so more on Persona, let me see. Yeah, but I would definitely say, like, if you were avoiding it because you were worried that you weren't going to care that much, or that you weren't going to notice all the differences, well, there's definitely been a lot of differences, a lot of just little things that I've noticed, like at least once per hour of gameplay, something comes up, and it's like, oh hey, that's new, you know, like, well, there's a conversation or a character, or like there's some new stuff going on with Mementos now. There's like a thing you can do in there with a kid. They're like collect flowers in the Mementos, and then he has a shop there where you can buy SP items. And when you hang out with the counselor, he ups your max SP by 5. There's a lot of little things they've done to help you out with your SP. Like now in every dungeon, there's like 3 something will seeds. Is that what they are? That you have to find. I mean, you don't have to, but if you do, like each time you find one, it refills your SP a tiny bit when you do. So it's like just little things like that they put in there to help out, you know. So I think they might have changed some of the like confidant rewards too. Because I was able to buy SP Adhesive 3s really early on. Like way earlier than I thought I was supposed to be able to. I think she had them by the time I got to level 5 with her. Or maybe it was 7. But I was streaming when I picked that first one up, and I definitely didn't have up to 7 at that point. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Man, I am sorry about this view right now. This is like horrible, man. Let's pick you up here so you can like just have some kind of visual pleasure stimulation. Here, that's what song's playing. So. Now then. Yeah, it's a good game though. I'm definitely very hooked on it. And it's definitely a lot more fun the second time when you know what you're doing. So I got most of my confidants, like the ones that are really important, up to like 7, 8, and 9. I'm almost done with Yoshida. And I got Ryuji's the only one I have to 10 so far. I got him up to 7 like in the first month or something. It was crazy. But then I also had a nice time. And the other thing is, like, when you hang out with somebody and your confidant goes up, they call you again on the way home, and you get a chance to get some more points with them. You know, it could be like 0, 1, or 2 as far as I can tell, depending on what you answer. So that's pretty cool. I've been a little surprised sometimes that I get 0 when I thought I picked the right one, but yeah, because you gotta know the characters really well. I feel like I'm ahead of where I should be, though. Like, I've been getting pretty lucky with a lot of them. So that's cool. On the other hand, maybe I'm just a nice person and it's rewarding me for that. I don't know. The problem with me is I'm nice to a fault, but then again, it's overcompensating for how much of a dick I used to be, you know, like to my sister and shit. Oh man, there's puddles out here. I'm taking a dump. I'm sitting on the toilet every day. I'm taking a crap. Now it's time for me to throw my life away. I'm gonna repark this. Well, no, actually that looks pretty good. Something about that visual of the door and the felt drums. I just don't even know. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. I meant to get gas. I need to, actually. Should we head back out? I'm gonna turn you off. I am gonna head back out. See you later.